Hello vinyl community, this is Will Smith. Wanted to take just a half a second here and on a video open a box set that I just received in the mail today. Don't think it was released recently. I believe this box set has been out for just a little bit, but Amazon showed the date as earlier in June here. But I'm still super excited to have this box set in my collection. Used a little bit of money from a recent birthday to get this. And so also got a few other vinyls, which I'm happy to show you guys those videos a little bit later. Anyways, long and short, let's jump into the box set. That is the box set of the Traveling Wilburys. Super excited. The Traveling Wilburys started in, well, they got together in the late 80s. The first, maybe not the first, but they were a super group. Bob Dylan, Roy Orbison, Tom Petty, Jeff Lynne, and George Harrison. All very common names there, but they got together and made this album. And after the first album, Roy Orbison had his heart attack and died, and then they made the second album. They did not replace him, but did do a shout out to him on the record. So very cool. But I'm going to go ahead and let's open this up. As I very first open it, first thing that I notice, looks like the one paper comes off of the back here. Definitely something to save, as it kind of shows everything that's here in the box set. So we've got their first album called Volume 1, a bonus 12-inch that includes some extended versions and some other things that never made it onto an album that they recorded, and then last, their second album, Volume 3. Kind of tongue-in-cheek on Volume 3. Apparently, there's a bootleg that came out that got called Volume 2, and so they just skipped it, and it was apparently a George Harrison inspiration to do that. The box itself, and I don't know if you can see this, really quite nice. Plain, it's got this cream color, and I'm trying to see if you can see some of the texture there. It's got kind of almost like a cloth texture on it. It seems like a sticker here on the front, which is very interesting. Box lid just pulls off. Oh, and on the inside we have here a picture of the five that made the Traveling Wilburys. Yeah, quite the set there. So very fun. And the first thing that I'm introduced with is a large booklet. Image on the back. Let's see. Throughout this, looks like there's several stories and images and pictures as well. Let me hold this one back so you can appreciate that. Let's see. So, bunch of fun things. That will be neat to read through as I enjoy the music. An envelope here. And inside of the envelope, I had been reading about this, but there are postcards. So, the Wilburys are coming. This one, I apologize. Landscape here. Again, the Wilburys are coming. Let's see. Wilburys are coming. Not sure what inspired the name for the Wilburys are coming. Or the Wilburys, the Traveling Wilburys. But I do know that all of the band members actually took on different pseudonyms as part of this. And I know that Roy Orbison was called Lefty Wilbury. But they kind of just did this whole pseudonym thing, which is kind of fun. We have here a fairly large, very nice poster. I don't even know if I can get this back far enough. Someday everybody is going to be a Wilbury, which is very cool. So it's got a little ribbon here to help me pull this out. Looks like here we have their Volume 1. You'll notice even at the very bottom, produced by Otis and Nilsson Wilbury. Inside, very neat, has a single sheet paper insert, as well as a transparent inner sleeve, some custom labels there on black vinyl. Looks really nice. Here is the bonus 12-inch See there. Again, a single sheet insert. Very simple. And to kind of go with the pseudonyms here, side one, the first track, Handle with Care, an extended version, says it was produced by Otis and Nilsson Wilbury. The next one produced by Otis. The next one produced by Otis. But they just kind of took that pseudonym and had a lot of fun with it. Again, clear plastic inner sleeve, fairly fun custom label on black vinyl there. And then this, volume 3, you can see a little difference here in that it's just the 4 of them. It no longer shows Roy Orbison. This album, if I recall correctly, was made in 1990, and Roy Orbison died in '88, shortly after the first album was made. But very neat there. Similar to the others. It's a single sheet. Kind of shows everything there, and again, some custom labels. Clear plastic inner sleeve. I'm trying to see here if it shows here. This kind of shows it well. This image, if you look at the bottom, the names attributed: Spike Wilbury, Muddy Wilbury, Clayton Wilbury, and that was hard to read in reverse, Boo Wilbury. I do know that these 4 band members did change their pseudonym between the 2 albums. That's all. The box is really sturdy. It has this great ribbon to help you actually pull those items out, which is super cool. I am excited to go ahead and listen to these. The vinyls have a good, they're 180 gram vinyl. They feel nice and heavy. I'm sure it's going to sound fantastic. With that said, thanks for being with me as I go through and open this up. I'm super excited to put it on the turntable and give that a listen. And in the meantime, take care.